Hello, this is Norma and welcome to my channel. Today is a new day. I ran out to run some errands and I just got back home because my daughter is on her way here to do my nails. She's doing a new style. I showed you the last time. If you haven't seen it, you can go back a couple of videos where she did my nails. She taught herself on YouTube and TikTok. So you can go there or you can follow her as she does these nails for me. So she's on her way to do it, and I'm gonna let you guys watch what she's gonna do, and I'm gonna let you guys see which color I picked and what she's gonna do with it. I like a lot of stones on my nails, and so when I take it off and it's like that, I feel naked, but you have to take it off. So it's been about 2 days, and let's start these nails. So this is the book with the gel colors, and today I think, let me turn it, so I'm thinking I want to go for orange, and I'm thinking this one, which is 26, either this
25.
Oh, 25, either 25 or which is this one, or 24, and it's D and D. So I will try both of them and then I will see which one I'm gonna go with. So we're about to start. So now she's gonna try to clean my cuticles. She said my cuticles don't grow that much. My other daughter, on the other hand, when she does her nails, she always has a lot of cuticles coming out that she has to clean. And we usually do it around the same time. So her hand is in the way, so you really can't see it. So what I'll do, when she clean everything, we'll be back. So what she used to clean my cuticle is a drill bit. So it's DRILLBIT, and the brand she used is Melody Susie. So this is what she's using to get the nails out.
I think these are medium almonds. I think that's the length and shape.
I guess with this, the shape, you can see what it looks like. Medium almond?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see.
So these are the two ways that you can glue your nails. You can use this glue. It's called Beauty Secrets. And Beauty Secrets nail glue, and you can get this at Sally's. This is a very strong glue, stronger than what you would get from any sort of like fake nail kit. The problem with this is when you're ready to take them off, it's difficult to take off because it's stronger than some of the other nail glues. The other thing you could use is this nail glue. This is a nail glue gel, and it's like a gel nail polish. In order to activate it, you have to put it under the UV light. So the pros and cons for me here are, although this is a strong nail glue, it is prone to popping if the prep isn't always exactly right. And sometimes the prep just isn't always exactly right. So it's kind of a 50-50. This one, your nails, in my experience, your nails will stay on longer. But it's just a preference. So when I do my nails, I prefer to use this. But when my sister does her nails, she prefers to use this because she wants the ability to take them off when she wants. So it's just personal preference. But we're gonna go with, well, actually, I'll ask Mom, which one do you want to go with today?
I think I'll go with this one, the one that I have to prep under the UV light.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I cleaned up her cuticles, and I'm gonna buff all of her nails, so to make it adhere better. And then when I'm done buffing her nails, I'm gonna use a dehydrator, and that's to take all the oils off your nail so it'll adhere better. And then after the dehydrator, I'm gonna use a primer, and that's also to help it stick. These are probably all gimmicks to get you to buy more things, but I'm still gonna use it because I see girls use, instead of a dehydrator, I've seen girls use just alcohol. So you really don't have to buy all these things. But this is part of what I was saying about using this glue and your prep having to be exact, because I think if you miss a step or you don't buff well enough or you do this or you do that, then this will pop off versus this glue. But anyways, so that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll come back. And this is the primer. Now we're gonna do the glue, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one coat on all the nails, and then she's gonna go in the UV for in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and then we're going to then come and apply the gel on the nail and stick it on, and then go back in the UV. So now we're gonna go under the UV light. Hold on, Mom. She hates this part because sometimes it'll give you a heat spike, but there's nothing you can really do about that. You just have to pull your hands out and then put it back in.
Like now I'm taking it out and I'm putting it back in. She said I'm a baby, but sometimes
She is.
sometimes I can feel this thing and I don't need that.
So now what we're gonna do is we cured all of these, and we're gonna take the nail and we're gonna put a glue here and then a little bit at the tip. I'll show it to you. Put it on, and then we're gonna flash cure with this and hold it under there for 10 seconds just so that it can adhere so I can do the rest of the nails. And then when I'm done with the nails, then we're gonna go in the big lamp for a full cure for 60 seconds. This is the part I hate because my client doesn't really know how to cooperate and get her finger where I need it to be. So we're gonna do a swipe like that in the whole nail. And then at the end, we're gonna do a little glob like that, if you can see. And then, so Mom, when I'm done, we're gonna, remember, slide it like this.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to avoid having any bubbles. Now come bring your hand. So he spike. Okay. So we'll do the rest and come back.
Okay, so the first one is on.
Okay. So that hand's done, and we're gonna go in the big lamp so she can cure for another 60 seconds. And if she has a heat spike, then she's just gonna take it out and wait for it to cool down and then come back. And as a reminder, when you're using gel, you have to make sure that you're curing fully, because if you don't cure fully and it's wet, the gel is still wet, you run the risk of getting a gel allergy, and then you won't be able to use gel products anymore. So that's why, in addition to the flash cure, even though it's stuck, it's still wet underneath, and that's why you have to do a full cure after the flash cure. So now this hand is done. We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other hand. And then when we're done with the other hand, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna do some filing. I'm gonna file the tips, because if you can tell, some of the tips have these little pieces. And then we're gonna buff these so that the glue can adhere better. Okay, so we've put all the nails on. And so now we're going to clean up the edges and just thin out, thin out the cuticle area and the edges with this drill bit. And then we'll get to painting and putting on the gems.
I thought you said you will buff it down a little bit.
Oh yeah, and then we'll buff it too. And then we'll get to
you see, she's forgetting. I gotta remind. I gotta remind.
So let me give you an example on this nail, what I'm trying to do. So if you can see the nail, I'm just trying to thin it out so it looks more seamless. So this is all I'll be doing on the edges and the sides. Tell them.
So now she's about to buff it. So it's a little bit rough, right? That's what you're trying to do?
Yeah, but this is the sanding band. It's 180 grit. So it's not like a coarse, it's like a fine grit, because I don't want to put lines inside of here. You're just trying to like buff it, because I made the mistake when I first started of using one of these that was coarse, and it made all these grooves and lines inside the nail. So you have to make sure that it's a fine one. So that's what we're gonna do to all her nails. So they'll go from shiny to not shiny. We're just filing the edges so that it's seamless.
Okay, so now she's gonna put cuticle sealant.
Well, it's just acetone.
Oh, okay.
But it's just gonna help make it even more seamless, allegedly.
Is that the University of TikTok?
That's what TikTok told me. So. So this is the design we're going for, because you know she loves bling, but she doesn't like the clear or the neutral. So instead we're gonna use an orange. So it'll be orange here and then the diamonds or the gems around it instead. So that's what we're going for.
So like I said before, I don't know which one of the orange I like. So 654? Is that a number? Oh no, it's 24.
No, these are my
25?
numbers. But on the website, on DND, it's 2439 Citrus Affairs on DND. And then this one is Pumpkin Spice, and it's number 654.
Okay, so she's gonna try both of them on my finger, on one of my fingers. I will see which one I prefer, and that's what we're gonna go with.
So the first one we're gonna do is the Citrus Affairs. And this one is a bright neon orange. And we're not curing because she just wants to see which one she likes better. And the next one we're using is 654 Pumpkin Spice.
So these are the two colors, and I think I'm gonna go with the first one. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. So this is it. So you can see the little bit of difference.
Which one are you gonna go with?
This one right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Citrus Affairs.
Yeah, so we're gonna clean out this one, and this one we're gonna go with. So now I changed my mind because my daughter said she liked this one, so I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, I don't know which one you like, but since
I
she said
told
she
her
likes
to
this.
go with the one she likes, which is this one, but she said no, she'll go with the one that I like. So
we're gonna take this off and go with this. So if you pick this one that I like, then shame on her.
So based on the picture, and let me remind you again, these two fingers, the pointer in the middle, are the ones that are going to get the color. So her pointer and her middle. So these are the ones I'm going to put the orange on. And as a reminder, we are doing the pumpkin spice instead of the citrus affair. So I'm going to do 2 coats of these and then put her under the lamp and then do a second coat. Are you sure you like this color, Mom? You can speak now, forever hold your peace.
Yeah. If I don't like it, as I start to wear it, I will just blame you.
And I always keep acetone in a brush for cleanups. Nobody's perfect, so you're always gonna mess up sometimes. All right, so we're gonna put her in the big lamp for 30 seconds and then do a second coat. All right, and now the second coat. And you always need a second coat, in my opinion, because the first coat is always a little streaky or not fully, like not the full color. It's a little bit more transparent. Sometimes you even need 3 coats. But clients who don't pay are not going to be wasting my product. So she's only getting 2 coats.
I pay with love. The best kind of pay that money cannot buy.
she's going back in the UV for 30 more seconds. So something I forgot to mention, on the fingers that didn't get the orange, we're gonna do this 65, which is a glitter. And the reason for that is because when there's a base that's a glitter, and then you put the gems on top, it shines even more. I saw that on TikTok as well, so we'll see if this works. So the color that I'm using, it's a Beetles. I got this on Amazon. And what color is this? It doesn't have a name, or at least I don't see one, but this is what it looks like. Very sparkly, just like how my mother loves.
All the bling bling.
So I'm gonna do the rest of her nails that are not orange, and then we'll come back. So I'm not sure yet if for this we're gonna do 2 coats or 1, but we'll see as we go. I think we're gonna do 1 for this. See how it shines? So when we put the gems on top, it's gonna shine even more. Allegedly.
So she's about to cue it. How long are you gonna do it
We're
for?
gonna do this one for 45 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other hand, and then come back for the gem placement.
So far this is how it looks.
So we're having a little discussion like last time. We're trying to figure out if we want to use the silver gems or if we want to use the iridescent gems. If you can tell, these are silver and then these are iridescent. They're kind of like, you know, depending on how you look at them, they're like blue and green and all different colors. So the image, the picture that we're using, or here you go, you can see that it's kind of iridescent, but then I think some of them are silver. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play around with different colors and see before we cure what we like. And yeah. I almost forgot, I'm gonna do a top coat because we're doing gems. I don't like to put top coat on top of the gems as the final step because then you cover the gems and then they don't shine. So I do top coat before and then we add the gems. So I'm just gonna top coat all of these and then start with the gems.
Are you gonna cure the top coat, or you just
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna be doing my feet also, but it's gonna be tomorrow. She's tired, I'm tired. And you know, feet takes forever, even though I have pretty feet.
So she's gonna go in for 60 seconds. So I'm gonna, because it's gonna be a complete gel, a complete gems on the entire nail, I'm just gonna put this rhinestone glue on the whole nail as well, instead of just dotting it around like I generally would. Which one do you like better, Mom? These or these? Do they look the same? Or do these look bluer? These looks more yellow and these look bluer. So which one do you want?
Let me see. Maybe the blue one.
Okay.
So she's looking at the design while she placed them. So you see, as I move my finger, the color changes. I think I will cook her one of her favorite meals. Can you imagine how much this would cost if I did it in the salon?
That's the question. So I want you guys to comment. If you went to the salon to get this done, how much you think it would cost? Because we're gemming a full gem here, here, and here, and then some here.
Well,
and according to my mom, everything extra is an extra $5.
But we can't place the salon and a mother's love.
Okay.
Yeah. So I still say I'm gonna cook her one of her favorite meals.
So the actual reason why I started to do this is because every time I would go to the nail salon, I would spend $150 twice a month. And I never liked the nails. They were always breaking. They always looked terrible. And I was just like, well, why are we paying these high prices to get terrible nail service? So I was like, you know what? Let me try and see. It can't be that hard. So actually, I think, when was it, Mom? When the pandemic first started.
Yeah,
no, COVID. Remember I tried before, but I was trying to do acrylic. Yeah. Now, acrylic, you need to go to a professional. that is too hard to learn. But Gel X is a lot easier because the nail is already there. You're just gluing the nail on. And then I think designs are far easier. So now I save money. My mom saves money.
Your sister
My sister saves money. And, you know, they have beautiful nails.
And the gems don't be falling off. And
they did in the beginning, but then I learned. I learned the right glue to use. And so we're not done yet, but if you notice, you see how it blings? And because we did the silver on the bottom, you don't see any like empty spaces. So the whole thing looks seamless.
And that's what I'm going for. I have a bridal shower, a wedding, and a fancy 60th that I'm going to. So in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be using these nails, and it's going to be blinging all over the place. So she did this one. We're going to do a quick cure on it.
Just 30 seconds.
Before she do the other one. She wants it to stay in place. It's not even halfway done, and I love it. So I'll be asking her what she wants, one of her favorite meals, so I can fix it. Is it agouti now?
Yes, actually, yes.
Okay, I think I will make her some agouti with some spinach. So she said it's little ones. She's not going to put any big ones. Like how you see those 2 big stones. Because
we don't have enough. I have a lot of the big gems in the silver, but because we're doing the iridescent, I just don't have enough. So we gotta be creative with this design. So the original design has the big ones on all of them, but we're just gonna use them on some of them.
I still love it. She said I love it because it's free 99. And everyone loves free 99. So she did the little one with all little stones, and we cured it. Now we're going to move on to these other 3.
So because this one isn't on the entire nail, that's why I'm using the bottle and not painting it on the entire nail.
So she's just gonna go all around the nail. Yeah, see how it is? Now we're gonna cure it. How long?
30 seconds. So we're out of the big one, so we're gonna have to improvise here. I don't know yet how we're gonna improvise, but we'll see as we go.
You have some big ones. You don't want it?
What big ones?
That was in the other one.
No, because I'm saving it. What big ones?
You have some big ones here.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. These shapes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about this. What do you think?
Let me see. Yeah, like it. Put one more right here.
Another
Then
one?
it'd be
The
fine.
same size?
Yeah. So we improvising now.
I don't like this one. She's the client, so.
Yeah, one more. And that should be it. And then we'll find a design for the thumb. You either go big or you go home.
She should go
all
home.
These if you got all these stones, you gotta use them. I like that she's a perfectionist, so she would keep doing it until she gets it right. And that's not her profession.
Just taking off any of the glue that spilled over onto her nail.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
All right, let's cure it. So it just cured. Look at this bling. Now we're gonna do this thumb and then move on to the other ones. So I'm ready for that fancy wedding and the fancy party. Okay, I just came out of that. What is that? Oil, right? Cuticle oil. Okay. So one hand is done. When the other hand is done, we'll be back. So I got my own Cardi B nail tech. Let's move on to the second hand. $3.99. So it's all ready. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button so each time I upload, you will be notified. Bye-bye.